My name is Liz McGowan. I'm an artist and my work is inspired by the detail and the pattern and the processes of landscape. So I work a lot with reeds, starfish, and also I'm interested in tide, seasons.
I'm Mary Richardson. I am a local Norfolk person from Sheringham, and I also sculpt, paint, and some of my work is sold here at the centre. Painting's in the family, sculpting wasn't, but obviously for some reason I wanted to sculpt, and it was natural in a way that I would end up doing animals because I've been drawn to animals or wildlife from being a child, so I just wanted to recreate that. I've travelled extensively looking for wild places and wildlife, and this is as good as anywhere I've seen on all the continents in the world, so it's on your doorstep, so why wouldn't you keep coming back?
Hi, my name's Tracy Ross. I'm an artist and I love painting the Norfolk coast. That's my main passion. It's where my heart speaks, and I think it's a sense of being rooted in the landscape for me. As an artist, it's the atmosphere, it's capturing the light, which is always changing. It's enjoying that one-to-one connection with nature and the environment.
I'm Sue Crick and I'm a botanical artist. I've always enjoyed plants. From a child I enjoyed collecting wildflowers when you could collect them, but as I grew up I just enjoyed drawing them.
I respond to the landscape by the textures I make, by the mark making, and the energy is all in the sketchbooks, which I work on all the time. The sketchbooks are the most important thing for me. They hold the power, as I say, and it's all about creating marks and movement within the marks, and the energy along the horizon is something that particularly interests me. So it's capturing a sunset, mixing colours is very important to me, finding that angle, compositions, and just feeling at one with nature when I'm out there.
I love the reeds, they seem to whisper to you, and so, you know, I'll draw, paint the reeds in the winter when they're dead, but to me they look really stunning then, they wave in the wind, and I'll walk miles along the north coast path looking for just ordinary wildflowers and just making little sketches of them and then take them home and perhaps make them into a bigger picture.
This summer I did a project as part of an exhibition at Cley. Over about 6 weeks I went to the beach here every week and I collected what was on the tide line, and then what I did was I made a picture of a moon on the beach, and the moon that I made was the particular phase of the moon on that day. So I ended up with a series of 7 moons, but I also had a little journal on the beach and I wrote in that journal about what I was doing, and I put in pictures of the moons I was making, and then I invited other people, anybody who found it, to make entries in it or pictures.
So there's a common seal which has been cast in chalk and then waxed. My version of a sort of abstract barn owl, which of course love to see the barn owl, everybody loves to see the barn owl. And then the hare is cast in the same material but then added iron, so plenty of hares to be seen around. Even down here I believe there's some on the marsh. So hares, and people have hares, and then the otter, a diving otter, which again I believe there's some otters on the marsh.
It's just a very healing place, Cley is. So if and then you go back home and you feel totally different, totally invigorated.
It makes me feel alive. When I'm in this environment, I really do feel the energy of the landscape. And that's what I always try and capture, is that movement and the energy of what's around me, the beauty and the inspiration it gives to me.
Tide line, shifting, mutable, ephemeral, yet within the change is continuity, an overarching pattern of tides. The tides of each day, each month and each season. Above all this is the poignancy of the vulnerable edge, the memory of what was and the knowledge of what could come. We feel on the brink of momentous change, and things will not be as they were. We came, then we went, just like the tide.